Hi everybody, thanks for joining me for another tutorial in Melinda's Rubber Room. I'm Melinda Pearson, I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today to show you how to do this fun fold-out book card. So it's a bookbinding card, and that this section here is actually bound down. And I'll put you right down to my work surface and we'll get right to it. All right, so if you missed my Zoom class on Wednesday, this is the tutorial on how to do that card. So I did have the class on Wednesday. I have those every Wednesday, or I try to, from 10 a.m. to noon Pacific time. All the information is on my Facebook page at Melinda's Rubber Room, so you can find all the information there. So I have all my pieces already cut and scored. This base piece measures 11 inches by 4 1/4, and it's scored at 5 1/2 and 6 1/2. So that will create the bookbinding part. You just fold it down in half and then back on itself. Okay. And then I'm just going to go ahead and glue that binding section down. Now that, excuse me, the designer series paper that I'm using today is called Winter Meadow. And it's a great time to pick that up. It is 15% off with the designer series paper sale that's going on right now with Stampin' Up! So you can buy that on my online store at melindapierce.stampinup.net. Okay, so this is the Winter Meadow designer series paper, and I have two pieces that are cut at, make sure I got those, yeah. Two pieces that are cut at 4 1/4 by 4. So it's going to be 4 1/4 this way and 4 inches down this way. I'm going to put this one on top because it has this nice blank area, and I'm going to put this die cut right up there. And the die cut is actually from the Citrus Blooms stamp set and dies. It's this piece right here. So it has lots of great uses, including Christmas cards. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down. And I have a small piece of designer series paper, and that's going to go right here on the left side, and that measures 4 inches by 3/4 of an inch. Like so. I'm going to open this up, and then I have two pieces of designer series paper. No, I'm sorry, I have the other piece of designer series paper that measures 4 1/4 by 4, and that's going to go right here on the inside of the card. Let's see which way I like that. I think I'll go with that side. So again, this is the same size that covered the front of the card. And then we have another piece of cardstock. This is the shaded spruce that I'm using for the base. This piece measures 4 1/4 by 5. So 4 1/4 by 5, and it's scored at 3/4 of an inch. I'm just going to fold that along that score line and put glue on the outside of this tab. And then I'm going to glue that to the inside of my card base. So I'm just lining up that fold line with this, with the edge of that other piece of base cardstock. Just like so. And that way you have your seam on the inside of the card. And that's going to be covered up with a piece of white cardstock. And the white cardstock measures 4 1/4 by 4. So I'm just going to glue that into place. If you're going to stamp on this, you should probably do that ahead of time. I don't have my stamps ready to go right now, so I'm not going to take time to do that. But glue that right down into place. You can see on my original one, I did stamp the greeting, and then I have 2 other die cuts from that same stamp set, the Citrus Blooms, and I glued those on the inside as well. So I have 2 other pieces of Designer Series paper, and these measure 4 by 4. So I'm going to put this one here and this one here. That way, if I want to, I can always add another greeting right here. And both of these sides will just have the Designer Series paper. So this is actually the same Designer Series paper as I used on this side, the same sheet. But I ran out of, excuse me, I ran out of the Designer Series paper of this sheet. So you can see it still coordinates, it looks great. So the nice way to use your Designer Series paper. And then this way I'm going to use this other one that coordinates with this side over here on this side. All right, so that is the base of the bookbinding card. And all I'm going to do then is decorate it. So I have this die cut that I'm going to attach. And then I've also have another die cut here, stamped my greeting and raised it up on dimensionals and added embellishments. All right, so quick and easy Christmas card to make. It's nice to get started on those now so you don't run out of time in December. So hope you enjoyed that tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on my YouTube channel at Melinda's Rubber Room, or you can reach me on my Facebook page at Melinda's Rubber Room on Facebook. Feel free to join me over on my Facebook page, like and join the page, and get all the latest information about upcoming Zoom sessions and other specials I might be offering. Again, the Stampin' Up! Paper, Select Designer Series paper is on sale right now, 15% off, including that one that I used today, the Winter Meadow. It's beautiful paper that can be used all year round. And you can purchase those on my online store at melindapierce.stampinup.net. Thanks again. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.